In June last year, President Museveni appointed a 5-member multidisciplinary commission of inquiry led by Justice Catherine Bamugemereire.
To the UNRA weighbridge controller?
No.
The task at hand was to probe the mismanagement, abuse of office, and corrupt practices in Uganda National Roads Authority, which had turned into a den of thieves. When the investigation was complete, an astronomical 4 trillion shillings had been stolen. Speaking to NTV, Justice Bamugemereire of the Court of Appeal says upon completion of their work, commissioners have been receiving death threats.
Particularly to me, this person kept calling and saying, you're going to be the next Joan. You're going to be the next Joan. You're going to, and they were quite persistent in a particular time. I remember bringing this information to the investigating authorities at the highest level.
In one of the incidents, attempts have been made to dig a hole into the house of one of the probe commissioners.
Unfortunately, when they were going round the wall, apparently a third police officer shot at them and emptied a whole magazine into his colleague. And what perturbs that is that case has not taken off at all.
According to Justice Bamugemereire, police have not updated the commissioners on the progress of the investigations.
When the threats happen and when matters are reported to the police, what happens next? And that is my question.
Efforts to get a comment from the police public relations officers were futile when both of them did not answer our call. Although President Yoweri Museveni guaranteed the commissioners of their security, the Court of Appeal Justice believes the process is taking too long.
We appeal to government to protect our commissioners more. We do not want anybody to lose their lives. We know we are not dealing with common law lives. We are actually dealing with very sophisticated persons up there who have a lot of money also.
According to Bamugemereire, some of the commissioners are finding it difficult to cope with these threats.
I know people who are threatening to leave this country if their security is not guaranteed.
Bamugemereire revealed that there were many attempts to block the report.
We discovered along the way that we were being sent viruses to kill the information we had on software. And but we also thankfully had within the team ability to see that.
Separately, the former Minister of Transport, John Byabagamba, has told NTV that the report given to him by the Commission chairperson is incomplete. However, Bamugemereire disagrees.
But I have noticed that it is not a complete report. There is another volume which they are referring to, especially on procurement, which they didn't hand over to me. I don't know why they didn't give me that report. Whether it was by omission or commission, that one I can't speculate about it.
I don't know whether Honorable Byabagamba might, in the process of moving, have lost a copy. But even if he did that, there are right places to communicate that properly rather than through the press.
Byabagamba, who is now the Minister for Karamoja Affairs, said that he was unable to come up with a cabinet white paper which informs the next course of action against the culprits.
I hope the new minister will compare the commission to give her the last copy. A
few days later, he actually reshuffled cabinet. I wouldn't expect that in 7 days you would have read through a 6-volume document and been able to have sufficient understanding of it and write a white paper.
It's almost 2 months since the Commission of Inquiry into UNRA submitted a report to the President. Critics say that it's high time the ministry in charge, which is the Ministry of Transport, fast-tracks the process of coming up with a white paper which will be submitted to Cabinet so that action is taken against all persons who are named to have gotten involved in the mismanagement of money within the road sector. Sudhir Ruhanga,